everyone, welcome back to Three Kids in a Home. I am Tiffany and today we are in my dining room and in entryway getting some spring cleaning and decorating done for the season. The temperature is finally maintaining and the flowers are blooming, so it's time to get the inside feeling like the outside. So if you're in need of some spring cleaning motivation, don't worry, I've got you covered. So today I have my handy dandy cleaning caddy. This is what I use when I'm doing all of my cleaning, especially if I'm going like all over the house from room to room, so that way I don't have to go back and forth to get a bunch of stuff. So for what I'm doing today, I don't really need a lot. So I have my Method wood cleaner. This is a vinegar Dawn solution. I have my Lysol wipes. I have my glass cleaner, my paper towels, and then this bag actually came with some microfiber cleaning cloths as well. So I have those handy. And if I needed to dust or anything like that, I would also add that in here. But for what I'm doing today, I don't need all that. So I'm gonna go ahead and get this dining room started. So just kidding, I had a few things in my entryway that we had laying around from packages that had been delivered, so I decided to go ahead and get that cleaned up first. I was so excited to receive this little pillow that's shaped like a knot. It's going to be going in our living room for our spring decor, so make sure you keep watching for more videos to come as we get the home ready for the spring and summer season. Whenever I decorate for the new season, I always like to start with a fresh, clean slate. I like to take everything down, get it clean, and then go through all of my inventory so I can see what I already have on hand and how I can play with it and dress it up in new spaces. So you're gonna see everything that I'm using today. There's things that we already had on hand. I really don't like to go out and buy all new things. I do buy a few items here and there throughout the year, and then I just mix it up and change it up. That's a good way to be able to have a fresh look without breaking the bank. I decided to give the entryway rug a quick shampoo. It's too thick to go in the washing machine, but this definitely needs a reset, so this is the quickest way to be able to get it done. Now you all know I use several different methods for getting these walls clean. In the beginning of the year, for a very deep cleaning motivation, I will normally use a mop solution and go ahead and get these walls cleaned, but as you saw, we already did that a few months ago, so I'm just using my Swiffer sweeper to be able to remove dust and make sure there's no spider webs in the corner. So for my cleaner on my baseboards and my wall molding and things, what you'll see me using is just a Dawn vinegar solution. It's just a very simple mix and it gets everything nice and clean. And then I always like to wipe off my switches and things that get touched a lot with Lysol wipes. Y'all, germs are so real, and with these kids coming home from school, there's no telling what they're gonna bring in, so I like to just make sure everything gets wiped down. a quick check-in. How has everyone been? I decided to go ahead and take the month of March off. Y'all, just needed to do a reset. Also, we had some serious sickness going on in this home. It started with one kid, then it spread to me, had me down for a whole week, and then it spread to other kids, y'all. So I had to recuperate from that, and then I just wanted to be able to take some time to be able to kind of plan out everything so that I can come back even stronger for you all. Every spring I will usually add some new small detail, and so this year's small detail that I'm going to be adding are these picture lights. I found these on Amazon and I really love them so far. The light is curved and you're able to rotate it 360, so you can rotate it up or down. And then it was really easy to install. It came with the mounting bracket, so all you had to do was just use a level to mark it even, and then use a drill to go ahead and get those holes in there. And then it did also come with the drywall screws if you need those, if you don't have a stud for it. The lights come in a 12-inch and a 16-inch size. We ordered the 16-inch, and each light comes with its own separate remote, but you can use the same remote to operate both of the lights. You're able to adjust the brightness as well as set the timer so that they automatically turn off, and they do light up straight out of the box, but you do need to charge them once they begin to dim. Now that the space is all clean, I'm going to go ahead and add things back and get the space decorated. A lot of these items will look familiar as you've seen me use them in other spaces around the home. And then I'm also just going to be rearranging things quite a bit until I get the desired look that I want. Once I set my spring and summer decor, I don't do any other seasonal decorating until we transition to fall, so I like to use things that will transition between the seasons. So really when it comes to the space, I mainly just focus on lightening things up and adding pops of color throughout the home that remind me of the warmer season. I will be changing out that leaf pillow before it's all said and done, but for now I'm going to go ahead and add new detail number 2 to this space. I really wanted to be able to add something tall to this corner, and so I found this tree at the At Home store, and then I just ordered this little basket from Amazon to set it in. And then just to add a little bit more ambiance, I'm just going to add in this puck light to the bottom so that we'll have something special going on here at nighttime. The entryway is all set, so now I'm going to go ahead and move into our dining room. If you watch my spring videos from last year, you'll see that this space looks different than what it did then. I recently transformed it in the fall, so if you want to see how we got here, make sure you go and check out those previous videos. So I'm going to go ahead and start inside the windows. You see it is so dusty in here. That pollen is really settling, y'all. So I'm going to go ahead and just use my steam shot to go ahead and blow all of that dirt out. I really like to use this for things that have a lot of thick dirt buildup, because that steam just hits it and goes on ahead and clears it out and makes it a lot easier to clean. This is Dash's little eating corner, and it can become a mess over here very easily. So I'm going to go ahead and just get his bowls cleaned out and get this corner wiped down. When I do my cleaning and redecorating, I do like to work in sections, and so I'll start in one room and then I work my way to another room, because I want to make sure that everything is completed. And I don't always get it done in one day. Sometimes I don't even get it done in the same week. It was about 6 days from the time we did the entryway to the time that I cleaned and decorated the dining room, y'all. And that's just because life is busy. Don't pressure yourself to rush and get everything done. Just take your time and get it done on your own time. I'm going to start by adding in this tall floor vase. You all saw me use this in our fall decor, and I'm just going to be changing it up by adding in these spring florals. I really love the greenery in this and then the softness that the florals bring. I always like to add layering to a table, especially this glass, because you can see right through it, and I just really feel like layering it with a placemat or a table runner just gives it something special. It's been about 2 years since I used this ginger jar, and I decided to go ahead and bring it back out this year. It's such a soft neutral and adds a great contrast to the backdrop. For centerpieces, I like to use things of varying heights and also add it in groups of no less than 3, just because it makes for a much more interesting display. So if you've been with me for a while, then you know I don't really like a lot of clutter, and I believe that less is more, especially with children running around. So over here to the side table, I'm just going to be adding in this display plate, and then I'm adding in these faux books that we use to store our wine stoppers, as well as all of our remotes that work the lights, and then just layer it with a few simple details from things that we already had around the house. That is going to be everything for today's video. Thank you all so much for watching with me. I hope that you were able to get lots of cleaning and spring decor motivation. Please enjoy how everything comes together and stay tuned for the night view at the end. I will see you all next time. Have a wonderful week. Be blessed.